Yeah, but like I said, I don't even like when shorties even call me a nigga, man. Like I know that their mentality is they share the mentality of like the most racist Klans members sometimes, in a lot of their actions. If you really break it down, a lot of the things they do like mirror the actions of like a Jim Crow racist. You know what I mean? They do a lot of the same things. I said that in the video, Black Klanswomen, that I dropped. They literally do the same things. They refer to us the same way. They talk about us the same way. They treat us as if we're less than human the same way. They treat our children the same way. You know what I mean? They literally, you know, if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Their actions mirror a lot of the actions of like the Jim Crow most racist Klans member that ever lived. But it's almost like the most intricate and most, you know, sneakiest, undermining like plot to be like to carry out your racist ideology without having to actually do it. And then you know that most dudes is never going to really point that out. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of ill when you think about it. Like it's really like some real mind-boggling shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, I know a lot of y'all is probably looking at that and being like, just connect the dots. Like, you know, racist Klansmen would take you from your family and separate your family. She'll do the same shit. That'd be like her first instinct, to take your kids from you, castrate you, right? She calls you an N-word more than she calls you a man. And she calls you a boy at that. So you're an N-word and you're a boy, as far as she's concerned. You're never a man. Boy, stop. You could be fucking 45 years old and she's still calling you a boy. She only fuck with you if it's profitable, right? Your services are only useful if it renders a profit for her. Same way as a slave master. Your only good is your work. You pick cotton. That's the only time you really matter to me, is how much you work. I don't care if you break your back. I don't care if you suffering while you're doing it. You only exist because you're profitable to me. That's why they always talk about what you want in a man. They be like, he gotta make 150,000. He gotta be 150,000. If he's a regular dude, if you're a regular dude, you gotta make 150,000, 200 bands, 300 bands for her to even treat you halfway okay. Unless you a thugged out degenerate, then it's free. You know what I'm saying? If you're a thugged out degenerate, you pay nothing. But if she gotta fuck with you, because listen, she see that thug dude as like, it's like her child, like, you know what I'm saying, by proxy. Even if she doesn't have a kid, he's like the child of her psychology. The thug, he's the child by proxy of the psychology of her mentality shared with the racist Klansmen. That's the child they wanted, the dysfunctional buck alpha Negro. So she only wants that guy. She wants to keep replicating him by default. If she deals with you, then it has to be a price, a ridiculous price, for her to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? For her to really fuck with you, she gotta pay. You gotta pay, because she don't fuck with you like that. She don't fuck with you like that, straight up. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be this many rules and steps and obstacles. She wouldn't even come at you talking about no money. But if he asks a chick, what does a guy need to date you? And she's in her mind, you know, first thing she's thinking, oh, you must be talking about the regular dude. Oh yeah, he needs to be a millionaire. Yeah. A thug dude is safe for white society. You gotta think about that. She don't really fuck with you like that. I know this kind of went off topic, but she don't. If every video you see and it's all about what you bring to the table and how much money you got, if she automatically assumes the role of the prostitute's mind, she assumes the mentality of a prostitute, that means she don't fuck with you like that. For her to even give you a sniff of her drawers, it's gonna cost you. For you to even sit in her presence at a dinner table, it's gonna cost you. If she automatically regresses and switches into a streetwalker's mentality, that's because she don't fuck with you like that. I know this guy a little serious. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to just think about that. When you see these things, when dudes get their kids taken away and he can't see his son or his daughter, that's the same thing they did on the plantation, bro. They take your kids and send them somewhere else. They only want the buck. You know what I'm saying? The thug, he's the buck. He's the one that on the plantation would get to sleep with all the girls because he was the strongest. So they really only sexually attracted psychologically to the buck. So that's why the thug gets all the girls. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a single thug in my life. A thug without a girlfriend, I have never seen one that didn't have a woman. That's why they can have all the kids. They're literally living it out in real time in modern day. Subconsciously. It's woven into their fabric. The buck. They only want the buck. He's the one. And that's who the thug is now. He's the buck. You know what I mean? I want y'all to really think about it. It's all paradigms. It's just different words. You know what I mean? It's just different words, but it's the same ideologies. Just passed down. That's why the sexual dynamic is so twisted. It makes no sense. Because y'all still living like she's still living like a slave mistress in 2023. Her mindset is still programmed to be that slave mistress, that bed warmer for Zaddy. That's why he has so much authority over her. You dig? That's why he has so much authority over her and how she think, what she, you know, her attraction. At any point, you know, like they said, a regular, even the buck, he was still subjugated to Zaddy for her. So even if she's fucking with the most thugged out dude, Zaddy still trumps that. She'll leave him for a regular nerd. But you gotta be all these alpha things. But for him, he could just be a regular guy. A regular Bam Margera looking motherfucker. You know what I mean? Johnny Knoxville looking dude. That's all, and he's good. But you gotta be like 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg and 100 other niggas wrapped into one. You know what I mean? You gotta be LeBron James, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, motherfucking everybody. Denzel, Idris Elba. People only put real high standards on things they don't really want.